Hello and welcome once again to MGTracey. Now if you are a recent or a long-term owner of a Bosch Tassimo coffee system, then this video is for you. So I've been using Tassimo machines, I've got 3 or 4 for 4 or 5 years now. This is the MyWay II. This one works in the same way as any other Tassimo, in that you are putting in bar-coded little T-discs or pods, and that sets the machine up. It tells it the temperature, the pressure, how much fluid to run through, and so there's not too much to do. What the MyWay II allows you to, it basically allows you to overrule some of those settings so that you can make, if you've got 1, 2 and 3 beans here, you can actually tap this and you can make it stronger or weaker. You've got a little one at the top here which allows you to set the temperature, and here you can select the cup size. You've got some presets. I don't use those because I've got so many different tea discs, I've got so many different glasses, I can't remember which is which, so I'll adjust it as I want to. Now this teardrop in the middle is quite important. That is your start button, but if you need more fluid, push it and hold it until your cup's at the right level. Remember, if you go far too far with one tea disc, you're just going to be running water through it, could get a bit wishy-washy. Or if you have chosen a very small little shot glass and it's going to go over the top, touch the teardrop again and it will stop. So it's pretty simple. The machines need a little bit of cleaning. I've done some different videos on that to show you how to do that. You'll find there's a little window in here. That's very important, that's clear, that it's not got any muck or milk on it, because it will not read the barcode and you'll get error messages. Now in the MyWay II, they come with a Brita water filter. To me that's just a marketing gimmick. I don't need to filter the water here in the UK, nor do most people. You're more likely to forget about that filter, leaving it in there more than the standard 28 days, and actually pollute the water you're drinking. The water's going to be boiled by the machine anyway. If you need to filter the water, filter it before you put it into the MyWay. I've taken out that extra sleeve of plastic that was in there that the Brita water fits into. There's a little LCD bit on the top that's supposed to tell you when it runs out. I don't bother with that either. So these are the tanks. All of the Tassimos are very similar. They all have a little valve system here and a spring valve. If it's the first time you've got it, give it a rinse inside and out the first few times. Make sure it's thoroughly rinsed of any chemicals left over from manufacturing. If you are using it a bit more frequently, make sure you change the water each day, and do every so often give this little springy valve a little wash. Now the most common reason people have problems is they don't dock the tank properly. So if you get funny vibrating noises or it is plainly not working, just make sure you've got the tank docked. If it can't suck the water through there, it won't work very well. Now as far as cleaning goes, all Tassimos come with a cleaning disc. Now this does 2 things. You can just put it in here now and we can just run a little cleaning cycle. So if you've been doing something like a Cadbury's hot chocolate, or you don't want to go straight into a decaf coffee, you're going to get a little bit of cross-contamination there of the flavours. So pop that in, run it through every so often, or if you're really moving between chocolate and coffee a lot, and you can see that's come through clear, so that's pretty clean anyway. That disc also does another function, in that if you get a red light comes up on your Tassimo, it means it needs to run a decalcification program, and I've made a separate video on that. But basically you fill the tank up with some special tablets or liquid with the water, you put that disc in, you hold the button for 3 seconds and it will run into a decalcification program that takes about 20 minutes, and that'll get any lime or anything that's building up on the inside of the machine. If you are not in a hard water area, you probably don't need to do that. In Kent, I don't know, it looks like 99% of our water seems to be lime or chalk, so there's a lot of it, so we have to do it here. Okay, let's jump straight in to making a fantastic caramel latte. Now here in the UK, the brand leader is Costa. If you're elsewhere around the world, you'll find very similar features, but it'll be brands that you know in your country. So we're going to be making a caramel latte. So first of all, let's take out our cleaning disc. All the Tassimos have somewhere to store it. Don't lose it. If you lose your disc, you're going to run out of being able to use your machine. All the bits and pieces that unclip in a Tassimo, you can run them all for the dishwasher or rinse them out. If they get a bit mucky, that's all it really needs. But in order to fit a latte glass, you have to take that bit out there. Now with the Tassimo system, if you're doing something like a latte or a cappuccino, you're going to find you've got two boxes. So you'll have a box that has the coffee in it, and it says me number 2, and you'll find you have a box of the milk, and that says shake me first, and you always put the milk or cream in first. And if you've got like this one is a caramel latte. Actually the flavour of the caramel's in the milk pod as well. Now you want to get that going, and you want to about fill up the glass to about here. So the Tassimo will push the button there, it will now start working it out based on what it's read from the barcode. And actually, you probably can't put it on the camera, but there is a slight hue to the colour of that milk, and that's because it's got some caramel in it. And you can certainly smell the caramel. It's fantastic, that great smell. Now it will stop itself, but depending on how big a glass what you're using, you might need to touch the teardrop in order to say, whoa, that's enough, Mr. Tassimo. If the water starts to run clear, you know, then that's certainly enough as well. You're just putting water in. So it looks a lot, but a lot of that's actually the frothy foam that's going to end up on the top of the machine. Within all this steam is the great smell. Now, most important, don't undo and unpressurise that unit until the teardrop or the light on your Tassimo is solid. If you open that, the thing is pressurised, it's under multiple bar, you will damage it. You go shh, and you are significantly shortening the life of the machine, and you are knackering your warranty. That is now a solid light. It has decompressed the system. We're okay to change T-discs. Now these can be recycled, so you just need to, when you order your T-disc, order a pod back envelope, which is free. In that you can just put those and send 60 or 70 of those back, free post to the factory, and they will be fully recycled. Obviously it's not straightforward because you've got foil, you've got PET plastic, and in the case of the next one, you've got food in it, in that you've got those coffee beans in it. Right, I'm going to hit that button there, which is 3 beans slightly stronger. I'm going to make it a small cup, and here we go with the coffee, and you'll see some of it just drops through here wonderfully. So it's building up that pressure, it's firing that hot water under pressure through the T-disc. It's not a drip coffee system like the Keurig or just a filter coffee. This is done under pressure, just as it would be in your Starbucks or your Costa. And there's a very strong shock going through there, and you can see how this now starts to drop through, leaving the head there. I'm going to actually put a bit more on that in there. So let's hold the button now and put more water through just to take that up to the top. And there you go. Now if you try to impress your friends and they've not seen a Tassimo machine before, when you serve that coffee, they're going to be amazingly impressed. The other thing you might like to get hold of are some long spoons, because in that bit there, in this Costa Caramel Latte, that's where the flavouring is. But I tend to serve it like that to guests. Right, looks as good as you'll get in a coffee shop, and then let them have a bit of a stir and mix up the flavours. But you'll get lots of different rings here, and some of it has like the feeling of a pint of Guinness settling. It smells awesome, it looks great, and it's the simplest way for you to produce very impressive tasting and very impressive looking coffees at home. And that is your beginner's guide, the simple guide to getting cracking with a Tassimo. There's lots of links in my description box below if you want to buy this stuff, if you want to buy this, and links to my other videos which will show you how to descale, how to deep clean, and many other things as well. So I hope that find that very useful. Tomorrow we'll have a go at a cappuccino using Tassimo machine, and I'll see you in that video. This is Paul from London saying cheerio for now.